He's so prolific and generous with his talent and his resources and his time, and he commits to you, and it's always a pleasure to work with him.
Jeff sets an enormously high standard about how to use his imagination. I am just amazed at his breadth of writing.
There's nothing quite like your first meeting with Jeff Hatcher, because you're seized by this force of nature, this shameless, wicked wit, and you're laughing so hard you can't breathe. And so you think, well, this is going to be fun.
Jeffrey Hatcher was born in Steubenville, Ohio. Jeffrey's first brush with theater was in the 5th grade, in which he directed a 55-minute Hamlet. That was followed by his first adaptation and leading role credit in Dickens' A Christmas Carol. He studied acting in college, and after graduation moved to New York City. It was one of his earliest plays, titled Nettie, that awarded him a Jerome Fellowship at the Playwright Center and brought him to Minnesota.
He was just an exceptional presence and, clearly already singularly dedicated to a career writing plays for the stage.
He came with an illustrious class, and he stayed a long time, and he became a dramaturg for everybody that walked through that door. And of course, I saw how he made other people's plays better.
I wanted to do a play about Hubert Humphrey, and so I interviewed a whole bunch of folks that were recommended by the Playwright Center, and Jeff was one of them.
Over 25-plus years, Jeff has written many plays, including Murderers, 10 Chimneys, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He has written for television, including several episodes of Peter Falk's return to the Columbo series, a screen script for Casanova starring Heath Ledger, and a screenplay for the film The Duchess starring Keira Knightley. He's adapted his own play, Complete Female Stage Beauty, for the film Stage Beauty, starring Billy Crudup and Claire Danes. On top of all this, he's written several books for Broadway musicals. Along the way, he has mentored many other writers and has locally been commissioned or produced by Children's Theater, Commonweal, the Guthrie, History Theater, Illusion Theater, the John Hassler Theater, Park Square, and Walking Shadow. In any given season across the country, you will find dozens of Jeffrey Hatcher plays gracing the stages of regional and small theaters, as well as high school and college stages.
He has turned up at high school productions of his plays throughout the Twin Cities. We had an intern who said, "I've written 3 plays. Would you care to read them?" And he will take them and look over them and give his response to this young writer. He could act like none of that matters to him and he has more important things to do. But Jeffrey is such a mensch.
I think he challenges all of us because his facility at taking what he's done, seeing it with sort of unbelievably crystal clear eyes, and then being ruthless about transforming it, changing it, rewriting it, making it wholly new.
Once upon a time, I was a playwright, until my career was destroyed maliciously and I think intentionally by Jeffrey Hatcher. You see, once upon a time, I was not what you see now. I was young, I was enthusiastic, I had some small amount of hair. I thought perhaps I could take the American theater by storm. And then in the late 80s, I came across the work of Jeffrey Hatcher and then eventually met him and became his friend. And I realized that he was funnier, smarter. I would never match his level of achievement. Started drinking non-theatrical drinks.
Jeffrey Hatcher is truly a man of the theater. His wit, wicked sense of humor, clockwork plotting, and understanding of the human condition is felt in every play he writes.
I just hope this is a launch of a next 50 years of extraordinary work because, your work is really inspiring.
You deserve this. You're a terrific writer and a great friend, and we wish you the best. Congratulations.
We all are fully expecting you to keep at this for decades to come. I look forward to every new play you write. I try to be in the opening night audience, and I love your work, and I'm grateful to know you.
I want to thank you for all that you've given, all of us. Congratulations, Jeff.
The artistic directors of the Ivy Theaters are proud to honor Jeffrey Hatcher with this Lifetime Achievement Award.